Hello everybody, you know why you're here, so let's get right to it. As usual, there will be more details in the description. I am going to be using a 4.25 millimeter hook, but you can make this as big or small as you want. Let's start by chaining 10. In the second chain from your hook, do a single crochet and single crochet evenly across until you reach the last stitch. In the last stitch, do 3 single crochets into the stitch. Continue working on the opposite side, doing 1 single crochet in each stitch until the last stitch, and 3 single crochets into the last stitch, which should leave you with 22 single crochets around. I would recommend placing a stitch marker here. For round 2, do 1 single crochet in each stitch until you reach the 3 single crochets in the turning area. Once you've reached the 3 turning single crochets, do 2 single crochets in each of the turning 3 single crochets. Continue working 1 single crochet in each of the remaining stitches until the next corner. And work 2 single crochet in each of the turning single crochets, leaving you with 28 single crochets. Round 3, you'll do 1 single crochet in each stitch until the corner where the 2 single crochet from the previous round is. Once you've reached the 2 single crochet, On the first single crochet, you will do 2 single crochets in that stitch and 1 single crochet in the next stitch, and repeat 2 single crochets, 1 single crochet in the rest of the 2 single crochet set. You will do that 3 times. One single crochet in each stitch until you reach the next corner, and repeat 2 single crochets, 1 single crochet in the rest of the 2 single crochet set, leaving you with 34 single crochets. Continue repeating round 3 around. I currently have 42 single crochets, and I'm just measuring at the bottom of my book and the width of my book to see how many more rows I need to increase. I currently have 64 single crochets around. Just checking that out if I like it. And once you have the amount that you like, do 2 more rounds. So I did 64 single crochets 2 more times, evenly around. Now I'm going to be working in the back loops for this next round. And make this as big or as small as you want. It's just personal preference on the size that you're looking for. Once you've completed your round with the back loops only, you will begin working in both loops evenly around till you reach the height of the book bag you want. Once you've completed your last row, do 1 more row in the back loops. We will begin making the flap of the book bag, so fold your project in half and do half of what you've crocheted. So I did 64, so that is 32 across. For the first row, we will just turn our work and do 1 single crochet evenly across. Once you've completed your first row, you can either work back and forth with a single crochet, or I did 1 single crochet in the first stitch. The remaining stitches I did back loops, except for the very last stitch I did 1 more single crochet just to give it a little bit more texture, but it is just personal preference. This is what mine looks like so far. Excuse that cat hair. I am going to add a button just to keep the flap down. So I am making enough rows where I know that that will end up connecting with a loop. And here I am gonna begin decreasing. So I will do 1 single crochet, 1 decrease in the back loops of the next 2 stitches to connect those, 1 single crochet evenly across until the last 3 stitches, then 1 more decrease, and one more single crochet in the last stitch. And you can continue working this decrease until you reach the length of the flap that you want. It's just going to slowly start curving on the edges. Once again, I apologize for all this cat hair. It just kept collecting. For this row, I will be doing 4 single crochets in the back loops. Now I'm going to chain 20 . And I just will connect that onto the remaining 4 stitches on the other side in order to make a loop to wrap around my button. I am happy with that, so now I will do 1 single crochet evenly across, working in both loops. This will just make a sturdier band. After I've completed that, I am going to continue with the single crochet evenly around, but just on the top round. So I will do the flap and the opening, just kind of making a little circle to make the border a little bit more neat looking. Now that that's completed, weave in your ends. You could keep it as just like a little bookcase if you would like, but I'm going to make it into a purse. So slip stitch into the stitch right between the flap and the rest of the purse, and chain as many as you would like lengthwise for your little strap. And once you've chained as many as you would like, you're just going to slip stitch into the opposite side with the stitch right where the flap and the purse connect, and then turn your work and single crochet evenly across. A little book bag. I made mine a little thicker so I could fit a couple books in. I was just testing to see if I could fit this big boy in there, and it works, but it looked a little bulky. I am not a fan of this yarn. It just absorbed cat hair like crazy, but I hope you enjoy this video and have fun making your bag. Bye!